Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is one that I'm really excited to be able to share with you guys, and I also know that it's one that you guys are really excited to see. A lot of you have been asking where this video is, so today I'm finally sharing it with you. Are you excited? Or could you not care less? Oh. So today's video is going to be me giving you a tour of my mice's IKEA detolf. I have wanted a detolf for so long, and I've shared on here that I've wanted one, and I'm finally giving you a tour of that today. I did buy the detolf about a month ago. It was actually one of the first things I bought when we moved into this house. I didn't think to get furniture, I went out and got myself a detolf from IKEA, so priorities, am I right? So in case you didn't know, the IKEA detolf is actually a glass shelving unit, but when you turn it on its side like this, it actually makes a really good enclosure for hamsters and mice. You do have to make a few adjustments, such as not adding the extra glass door and taking some of the glass shelves out and obviously making your own lid. But when you make those adjustments, it does make a really great affordable cage for hamsters and mice, and a lot of people use these as really big enclosures. So in my IKEA detolf, I have my 3 female mice, Pearl, Pebble and Opal, and before they were in a wire cage, but it just wasn't working out for them and also for me. It's really hard to find a good wire cage that has small enough bar spacing, that's also the right size but also has a deep enough base for bedding. Now my girls do really love burying themselves in their bedding, and the cage I had before just didn't allow for that, so I did really want to get them an IKEA detolf as soon as possible, and I'm really happy that they're finally in it. I've also seen some really positive behavioural changes in my mice which I thought were worth mentioning since I have put them in a detolf. Before, one of my mice, Pebble, she was very nervous, and anytime we came in the room and came near the cage, she would run and hide, which I found really difficult to bond with her. But ever since she's been in the detolf, I can sit right close to the cage and she just doesn't mind. She comes up to the glass and looks at me and interacts with me, so that is a really positive change that I've seen in especially her since moving them into the detolf. So I know you guys have been really excited to finally see this cage tour, so I'm going to stop talking now and show you the cage. Also, I just wanted to add, if you see my reflection in any of the next clips, yes, I am in my pyjamas, and yes, they are penguin pyjamas, but please just pretend you didn't see that, okay? So here is my mice's detolf. I just have it over this side of my pet room, and it is on top of an IKEA Calyx unit. I know a lot of people do choose to put these on there because they do fit really nicely on top of them. And underneath is just some of my pet supplies, supplies for my fish, supplies for my mice, and also some supplies for my rats as well. So as you can see here, it does overhang a little bit on top of the unit, but otherwise it is a really good fit. So as I mentioned before, this is originally a shelving unit from IKEA, so you do need to make some changes to make it suitable for mice and hamsters to live in here, and one of those is making a lid. So I don't actually have the tools to do this myself, so thankfully my dad came and made these 2 lids for me, so thank you, Dad, for making these, and they are just made out of wood and mesh. And I don't know if it was my measurements, but there is a slight gap on this side, so I'm just using one of the shelves that the unit came with to block that until I can go out and get some wood and just attach that onto the lid to cover that gap. I also picked up these white handles just to make it a bit easier to lift the lids up, and I may paint the whole lid white eventually, I'm not too sure, but right now I think it looks okay and I'm happy with how it looks. So something else that I wanted to mention are these stickers that I have on the cage. These were kindly sent to me by a company called Furnishables, and they are static cling stickers that work by sticking to your cage, and you can reuse them again and again, which I think is really cool. And Lucy was kind enough to send these to me to try out, and so far I'm loving them. The ones I have on the cage right now are Valentine's Day themed, as it is Valentine's Day coming up, but she also sent me some woodland themed ones and some autumn themed ones, so I'm really excited to try those out on the cage too in the future. So my cage is kind of divided into 3 sections, so I'm going to start over here on the left, and this is probably my favourite section. So starting at the bottom, as you can see, we have the 2 Furnishable stickers, we have some flowers and a teddy bear, and then we also have this viewing window which is made from a pipe. It starts up here and they can come down into this section and you can see them through the glass, which I thought was a really cool idea. So moving up, you can see I have lots of hay in this section. This is something that I never thought to try with my mice, but they have been really enjoying making a nest out of it and nibbling at it, so I'm really glad that I included this in their cage. So above all of this, we just have these ropes that are made just by braiding bits of fleece together. So this is what it looks like from the top. You've just got this tunnel which goes to the viewing hole down here, and then we also have another tunnel which is buried under all the bedding, and this goes all the way around here and comes out down there. We also have this ceramic house which is just hidden amongst all the hay, and then right at the back is quite a large willow tunnel, and then this wooden bridge which just goes over the kind of divider that I've made in the section. It goes all the way down into the next section. So this is what the middle of the cage looks like. It's just packed with a lot of things for them to do. I'm going to start at the very left of this section. So here we just have the bendy bridge which is acting as a divider to the other section, and then the tunnel that comes out all the way back there. We also have a toilet roll tube which is buried at the front, and then all of the ropes I made that are running throughout the cage coming across here. We also have another bendy wooden bridge up here which is just going from the front to the back. At the front here we just have this pink wooden castle. Pink is kind of the running theme throughout the whole cage, and I really like this one. It just has a ladder at the front and they can hide under here and also go up here. So this is what it looks like from the top, and then hidden at the back here is a water bottle. I've just attached this with industrial Velcro, and then to the other side of this bendy bridge is just a piece of millet. So moving on, at the front we just have some more furnishable stickers. We have this rainbow sticker, which hidden behind here is also another bridge, which fits really nicely. I think that looks really cool. And then we have this one that says lots of love by Furnishables. And then at the back is their wheel. This is a Trixie wheel. I would like to get them a second wheel, but for now this is the wheel they have. And then in front of this is a pink wooden seesaw. Again, we have some more ropes which are moving throughout the whole cage. We also have this wooden ladder which is kind of two-tiered. They really like to go on this, and then you can't quite see, but at the back is kind of a wooden step thing. We have a little pink cat ball down here, and then we also have their pink hammock up here. So this is what it looks like from the top. We have this wooden bridge at the front. We have another toilet roll hidden here, the cat toy, and then this wooden platform, and then of course their wheel which is here. So moving on to the final section of the cage, we just have it divided with this bendy bridge, and the main bedding that I have in the cage is Aubiose, which is a hemp-based bedding, but in this section we also have some Fitch bedding, which is a really soft paper bedding. Again, at the front we just have these Furnishable stickers. We have this box of chocolates and also these love letters. And then buried in all of the Fitch bedding is a strawberry hide, and then behind that is a wooden log, a wooden bridge that Victoria Raechel sent us, and of course all of the ropes which are running throughout the whole cage. And then right at the back is another pink wooden house, and next to that is another water bottle which is attached with the industrial Velcro. So this is what the final section looks like from the top. We've got again these ropes which are running all the way through, this bendy bridge which is acting as a divider, this chew thing that Victoria Raechel bought them, and a wooden log, another wooden bridge, obviously the Fitch bedding at the bottom, the strawberry hide which is buried there, another water bottle which is attached with industrial Velcro, and then this huge pink house which you have at the back. So yeah guys, that is it for the mice's cage. I'm really excited to have a detolf because I feel like you can do a lot of things with them. I'm really excited to do more themes in the future, but for now I'm just going to go and get the mice and add them into it so that you guys can see them exploring the cage. So that is it for today's video guys. I really hope you enjoyed seeing the mice's new cage, and hope you're looking forward to any future themes I do with this cage in the future. And of course don't forget to subscribe to see any future animal related videos from us, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye! Say bye Pearl! Say bye!